What is up, everyone? This is going to be a little bit of a different style video of the PRT 70 Reset Invitational Cup. Thank you, Myketh, for the commentary, and thank you, PRT, for hosting this tournament. Links to their channels will be in the description down below. Also, if you feel like it, you can drop a like on this video and subscribe for more future content.
We'll see how this shakes out. Reset number 2 underway for game 3 of game 1. um, haven't seen many Not Young Me games. The only player that I haven't really seen too much play before is Veronicus. But I've seen all these other guys play a few times. Not Young Me. I would actually say that not if Elatar wasn't here, Not Young Me would be the most aggressive player in this lobby. But with Elatar here, it's very hard to top Elatar on aggression. We'll just put it that way. All right, Baronicus is up first. Now with a 4-player spawn, we're going to see what bonuses the players are looking to take here. Might be the most Elatar style player not named Elatar. Yeah. 2 restarts in a row, truly crazy. Yeah, Baronicus is going to take that +4 island that the spawn gifted to him. And it looks like he's also going to work on the +5 in the northeast corner. We've already seen even the 5-player game go to a 3 bonus game, so may as well start lining up your second bonus on turn 1. Why not? All right, Not Young Me is up in the second position here. The Ionian Sea islands on the west side of the board seem a little crowded. The +2 in the bottom right also seem a little crowded. Maybe he goes for the +4 set of islands in the middle. No, he does want the Ionian Sea. It looks like he's going to hit a 2 of game slot, loses 2, loses 1 on game slot's second 2. So he gets his turn 1 +3 right off the bat there. Going to be a game of greed, and Elatar is deeply offended by greed, not afraid to punish. Yeah. Alrighty. So what does Elatar go for here? It looks like he could get that +3 just north of the portal if he decides to put any troops there. It's possible he doesn't see it. Looks like he's lining up the Attica bonus and is trying to defend it. That 4, I think we're going to see come down. No, he decides to go west with it. And then with the 5 come up. Okay, very cool. So Elatar immediately on +6 on turn 1. Excellent play there from Elatar. I'm not going to lie, I had my pathing all backwards looking at what Elatar was going to do there. Very, very good play from Elatar there. Game slot, last but not least in the 4th final seat. Decides to take the +2 in the bottom right. And is going to do a light split guard here. Veronicus is going to finish the bonus that he started working on in turn 1. He's zooming in, trying to make sure he clicks on the right territories. And successfully takes both. Sits on the portal, fortifies a few troops up to the front lines there. All right, Not Young Me. Let's see what he wants to make his second bonus. Looks like he's going for the... that's a +5. Is that one the Thessaly? No, that is the Central Greece bonus. Portal's down to finish it off. Very good play there from Not Young Me. So Game Slot once again finds himself in a tricky situation. His turn 1 bonus was a +2, and he was last in the turn order. So Game Slot could have a hard go of it this game as well. He was in a rough spot last game also. Looks like Elatar is going to move out of the way down south. I guess that might open the door for Game Slot to take Crete, but he would need to hit a white 3. And Elatar goes ahead and takes a third bonus. Yeah, so Game Slot does decide to go for Crete. Probably would not have if Elatar had stayed there. Maybe he still would have. It just would have been a lot more expensive. So Game Slot now on +5. Meanwhile, we're back to Veronicus' turn. Veronicus is on +9. We might see the board start to bully Game Slot here. He is unfortunately the weakest player on the board at the moment. Veronicus thinking about what he wants to do. Just takes a quick and easy card, fortifies over to the 6. And Not Young Me puts everything on the central island set there and goes ahead and takes that. So both Not Young Me and Elatar are on 3 bonuses. Elatar, though, all of his bonuses are worth 3. The same is not true of Not Young Me's bonuses. 2 of Not Young Me's bonuses are 3s, and 1 of them is a +5. So Elatar's on +9, Not Young Me is on +11. Game Slot's still on +5, holding the bag here a bit. And Game Slot, looking at the troop count here, Game Slot unfortunately is 20 troops behind all 3 of his opponents. Though, in fairness, that'll change here in a moment since we're all still on the same go around here. But Game Slot is going to have to insist on the 3rd bonus here. I think. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go for the +4 there over in Peloponnesos. We'll see if he'll be allowed to hold it. So he does take a 3rd bonus, fortifies some troops in the north down to his portal all the way in Crete. Now, with the other 3 players all on 3 bonuses, we may see Veronicus decide to take a 3rd bonus of his own. Nope, Veronicus appears to be content with the 2 bonuses that he has. Not Young Me was not broken, gets to collect his +11, puts everything on the 19, takes a card and fortifies over to his portal. Bottom screen graphics. I can shut those off if you want. Sorry about that. Did they get shut off? No. Apparently, if I turn them on, they just stay on. Okay. Oh no, they're off. Okay, cool. All right. Hopefully, that's a little less dizzying for folks in the chat there. Alrighty. Nothing too spicy has happened just yet. Veronicus, unfortunately, does not have a set on 4. But fixed game, he's on 60 troops. That's not too much of an issue. All right. Game slot was allowed to hold all 3 of his bonuses. So this is still a 4-player game. Had game slot been broken, then I would posit that this would have only been a 3-player game. Now Young Me sets in on 4 for 10, has a massive 48 stack. Does he attempt the run here? No. Does not attempt the run, but sitting right in the middle of the board on a portal with a 50 stack. The board should probably be a little wary of that. Yeah, this board is quite open. There are a lot of ones, not a whole lot of choking up going on. And that 50 can hit anyone else's stack and still have plenty of fuel, no problem. The second biggest stack on the board is Baronicus's 16 stack. It looks like Elatar wants a 4th bonus. That would put him on plus 12 if he holds it. Not Young Me reacting to that decision from Elatar. But at the same time, Not Young Me enjoyed a plus 11 bonus for a few turns there, so maybe, so not entirely out of the question for Elatar to try to exceed him now and go to plus 12. Game slot did not trade on his turn. Veronicus trades for 10 on 5. Thinking about what he wants to do with the 23 troops he's got in his pocket here. Puts 5 of them exterior and the rest on his portal. Takes a card, loses a troop. Fortifies back. 17 troops for Not Young Me. Massive 64 stack. And now it's a 69 stack. There come the dabs for the 69 stack from Not Young Me. All right, Elatar trades in. Crying about something. Just takes the card and passes. Game slot with the 4 trade. Unfortunate. Not a good spawn. Not on a good bonus combination. And that 4 trade, that 4 trade is really rough to see. All right, so 2 34 stacks on the board, 1 from game slot, 1 from Veronicus. And Not Young Me's 69 stack sitting in the middle of the board, menacing all of the armies that it can stare down through the portal. Veronicus puts most of his troops in that exterior position, decides not to fortify. That 22's a decent place for it. Blocks up the board a smidge. Not Young Me takes a card, continues to stack on his massive portal stack. Elatar has a lot of small stacks all around the board, but he's starting to centralize at least a couple stacks. A 27 and a 29 stack surrounding game slots, +4 bonus there. Game slot still about 20 troops behind everyone else. Well, 15 troops behind everyone else. Seeing peaceful card trading going on so far. Veronicus has a 10 trade, uses it. Does he attempt the run? Probably does not quite have it. Kind of looks like Elatar's doing the most to block up the board with all of his smaller stacks around. This does appear to be a run attempt from Veronicus, hitting a lot of Elatar, going into Not Young Me's bonus here. Still has some runway for that 11 stack to hit. Gonna use his 6 there. Switches over to the 7 to finish off those 3 territories. That was probably a wise move. Still has his 35 stack, 59%, 60, 62%. The door should be open. 68 and 70% for Veronicus. Third time's the charm, folks. On the third game, second reset, we see that this lobby has finally learned its lesson, and the player that ran the 70% on the first attempt did indeed succeed. Congratulations to Veronicus taking the W in game 1.